If they can clean up, I feel like it's going to be really close.
They didn't really split too much.
Yeah.
What was the score between you guys and East?
3-0.
3-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to give this to Europe 2-1 probably.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Espeon was playing really, really good defense. But
playing twos with the Marky is pretty different from playing twos with a normal player because he tends to just solo play the entire game. And then you have to just either clean up or get in his way. Right here, not sure if either was happening. It's just Marky hesitation. Get dunked on by Fire.
Another 50-50 from Fire.
Classic Fireburner.
It was funny because I was winning a lot of 50-50s and I heard him complaining. And I was like, why are you complaining?
There's the good old back left face-off from Marky. We see JHZER moving over there preemptively. A lot of faith in each other here. Fireburner, what a shot. Got up so early for that. Kept it pretty high, but not too high.
The rotations from Fireburner and Espeon. Just Fireburner going up with the 50-50 and Espeon.
Shot.
And Fireburner trusting Espeon to get at least a decent, solid pop. Going for the corner
It's a
shot.
pretty good start for Fire and Espeon. I know Kronovi's going to be paying very close attention to this one.
EU has a lot of strategies with their kickoff whenever we're playing them. They kept going back right or even faking it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Marky definitely one of the premier players for planning face-offs before they happen.
Oh, what a touch.
But this might be a stylistic mismatch. Did you feel like there was any major differences between you guys and EU
I don't know.
when you played against them?
We were passing a lot more. Like, I knew where RZA was a lot of the time, and we were back passing and just keeping control of the ball and trying to starve them and just slowly beat them down and get a goal.
There was a point versus EU where we had the ball in their half for like 2.5 minutes or something, and eventually they scored. But
yeah,
but before that, the ball over there.
It was going really well.
Yeah,
it looked good. Speaking of getting the ball at EU's half, look at this relentless pressure from East.
East just kept this play alive by flicking it up over and over and over again.
Really good determination there from Espeon to not turn around and go back for a boost. Instead, he saw that Fireburner was going to get a good 50-50 and turn to get the goal.
He saw Fireburner going for a 50-50, which, of course,
exactly.
always goes in Fireburner's favor.
If I see Fireburner need the ball, I just go to the other side.
Let's get ready to follow up. 3-0. This is a huge lead.
Oh,
this is not like 1v1. 3 or 4-0 is a massive advantage in 2v2.
I think EU needs to get warmed up a little bit. Our first game against them wasn't the greatest. So I feel like once they get kind of more comfortable.
Cheeky little psionic server. Very nice. We seem to have stabilized.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, what a game.
Is the stream still live? Probably not. Oh, the stream is still alive?
Oh, we're good.
Oh, the player's power went out. That is pretty funny.
Look how confused he is.
Oh, at least the stream is still alive.
I was like, what about my goals?
Well,
she follows my Twitter. It's quite frightening.
Oh.
The constant fear of Mom being able to see my Twitter.
My mom stays off the grid. It's pretty nice.
Off the grid?
Off the grid.
Doesn't she have a Twitter?
No. Why does everybody think that?
Or something. Is that Matt's mom?
Yeah, Matt's family is like so involved on Twitter. It's crazy.
So
Garrett's mom.
We have the game. It is up. They're going to run down the clock to, I believe it was like 4 minutes. I think they agreed to go down to 4 minutes.
To 4. That's
3:36.
4 minutes with 4 goals.
Yes, generous for EU.
Okay, they're going back down to 3:36. So they're not being that generous.
Yeah. They're going to set the score right back where it was. I don't know why more tournaments don't do this, to be honest. It's not that hard to reset the game almost exactly as it was.
Yeah.
Just roll the last goal in with the time remaining that you desire.
Right.
That's what we see them doing what they're doing. They're just going to chill, wait for the clock to go down to 3:36, then score another goal in the blue goal.
I can't wait until we can like actually set goals just right off the
like an admin mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be extremely useful, for sure.
The spectator client in Rocket League is actually really good, though.
Yeah.
Like they did a really great job with the auto cam, especially. I think it's a really cool spectator client.
I wish AutoCam had a fixed mode. If it could be on one side of the pitch and it would just do this.
I just mean
look in front of it. None of this. I don't like when it flies into the pitch and then circles and then comes back. And the perspective is changing. That's my one thing that I don't like about it. It's definitely better than nothing.
All right. Well, I think we're actually going to get into the real gameplay here. They got the score back to where it was, 3:35. So EU lost a second, but
East with the 4-goal lead. Let's see if that break will do anything to help out Europe, seeing as there's literally no momentum for East right now. Even though they have 4 goals, you know.
This should be another goal. Fireburner
Fireburner with
50-50.
a
We all know what that
Oh,
means.
There it is.
We all know what that means.
I'm actually surprised I won a couple of 50-50s against Fireburner.
He just
I feel like
knows
a
how to
medal.
do it. Paddles it in. The long card.
Espeon's been finishing pretty well.
Casters earlier were calling this a flick advantage because of the long card disparity. How do you guys feel about flicks in the Octane? Because I know both of you do play Octane.
What do you mean? Like, just flicks in
Doable?
general?
Do you feel like you're a disadvantage to long cars in the flick department?
I don't know. I feel like Octane can get a lot more power easier with flicks, but it's a lot harder to position it on top of your car.
I feel like you can control them more.
Yeah.
You can actually
With
aim
Octane.
your flicks with
Yeah.
Octane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas
It's-
the long car, it kind of just
It's got a mind of
goes
its
where you
own.
don't want to.
It's pretty
Just
easy to
goes to
get
the
it
ceiling.
on the top of your car, though, with a flat
Mhm.
car. Like, flicks are way easier, but a little bit less effective, in my opinion.
Yeah, to flick it, like full stop, just get a flick somewhere.
Yeah.
Definitely easier with a longer car.
Ooh.
Look at this pressure coming out from east. I was thinking about this earlier. I think Markydooda has kind of like I don't know. He's trying to do a little bit too much because JHZER did miss a couple of wall hits in our other matches, so maybe Marky's trying to make up for that somehow. So that might force some of them to double commit.
This is sort of just his style. He plays a 1v2 style,
Really?
and he does it better than anyone else, but with how good people are at 2v2 these days, it doesn't work against the
Great
best
shot.
players. I know his philosophy for 2v2 is to take both opponents out the game, then leave the shot for his teammate.
Right.
He's not trying to score by himself. He's trying to take both opponents out of the game by himself. That is certainly true when it comes to Marky.
I mean, Marky's got the skill to do it, obviously.
It used to be a lot easier for him. I feel like the gap is closed in terms of Marky versus everyone else in
Right.
2v2. He used to just dominate that matchup. The pinch from East into the Espeon flop move.
JHZER going for the dunk.
We're not seeing any JHZER montages on show here.
Right.
He's taking this very seriously. Although I know he was pretty disappointed that he didn't land his few montage goals that he did go for yesterday. He was very close on a few of them.
Yeah. It's so different looking at this because I'm so used to watching ones the past few days. It's actually really refreshing.
There's so much variety when you just add in an additional player.
Right.
Everything changes. We see a lot more risks being taken. Oh, what a touch.
Oh.
That's
Oh, the demo.
That's a great pass by Marky.
Oh.
Incredible that he was able to get this touch. Of course, not very wise.
I don't even think that was planned.
He's just trying to recover, and he centered the ball perfectly for Fireburner. And how does Fireburner thank him? He just takes him out.
I'll take that.
This is still the first game for these guys. I
Right.
saw that a lot of people asking that. This is the first game. This is a set of 3, and
What
that
is
is a Brazil.
It's a very casual Brazil from Espeon. I don't know what happened to JHZER. Looks like he's trying to go for that back right kickoff strategy, but Espeon with his slow approach was able to just put the ball straight in.
Espeon's popping off right now.
How many goals has he got? I didn't catch that.
He's got 5.
5 goals. They
All
have
he needs is a little bit of
15
confidence
shots to 1.
and some 50-50s from
That is an
Fireburner.
utter domination. 15 shots to 1. Europe are getting shut out completely here.
Oh, moi moi. No.
Just a little hint of Moy there.
Yeah.
In our series versus Europe, I actually saw JHZER go off the ceiling, and my heart stopped.
No,
I did
yeah,
not
exactly.
want to be in his montage. It was one of those moments where it was like, I have to stop this.
Yeah, one day you're going to be playing twos with Athena in unranked, and you'll run into JHZER and MK. You'll be like, oh no, I am out of here.
Oh. Fireburner
Another
going for the fake.
50-50. We know what that means. Easiest goal
Yeah.
for Espeon. Fireburner's 50-50s, man.
I think he faked it here, and then he still managed to win the 50-50. What a
He
guy.
just blocked the clear. And Espeon has always been known as a pretty good striker. He's showing off right now. 6 goals, double hat trick. 8-1. Wonder if they'll let a goal in for the good old I would hate to be you meme. It's really all there is left to do in this game.
All the play. I actually was surprised Espeon's not playing Octane. I thought he was playing pretty well with it, but he's obviously.
Oh,
afraid
what a
of it.
finish by Espeon.
Well,
There's
Speaking
the
of
8-2.
Espeon,
He heard his name. Great team play. JHZER to Marky to Espeon. great finish from an impossible angle, it has to be said. But what do you guys think EU have to do here? You said they started off a little bit rusty against you guys in Game 1. Is this just the same story? Do you think it's going to get cleaned up, or does major changes need to happen?
They're not really passing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really see a connection between the two right now. And when they actually do pass, it's just incredibly hard shots and angles. Like, not every pass has to be finished with a shot. It's just keeping possession and being able to rotate on their side and just steal boost.
So a more contained style.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what you want to see.
Even on defense as well, it's like 150-50 and they're done.
Yeah. Even whenever you're in net, like Rizzo passed me all the time when I was in net, and we just got the clear.
Yeah.
They're kind of trying to do everything solo.
Yeah, you're right. Hardly seeing any passes from those guys.
I'm sorry, I can't take our caster tags very seriously.
What?
Wait,
No,
what
no.
is it?
What face?
Oh,
God.
emotes.
Mine was Rizek.
Thank you, Shiest. Thank you.
But we,
OCE greater than all. Hopefully in the future we'll have some OCE participants in
Absolutely.
a Gold Rush event.
absolutely.
That would be pretty cool.
We would love to bring out OCE. This is just the beginning, the tip of the iceberg for this event.
Oh yeah, this is going places. I'm sure that most everybody here would love to come back and do another one of these.
Yeah, this has been an incredible time.
We'll have to get a bigger venue for sure.
Fireburner playing
That's
so
probably a good
aggressive
idea.
here. Taking their boost, trying to starve EU as much as possible. Espeon's kind of playing that second man back. Just going for shots after Fireburner's 50-50s.
It's very surprising. I know this is going to be a huge game for EU. After losing so badly, they will not be happy with taking just one win in this series now. It almost feels like you need 2 wins just to tie it up after getting
he's
stopped
going
so
up.
hard.
Risky touch.
Okay.
JHZER was going to come out the roof of the goal there.
Yeah.
He's
Trying to
going
do that
for a
again.
Moi clear.
I was getting excited for that one.
Look at the
Marky's got
focus of JHZER.
That's a good shot by Marky. Fireburner closing the angle so effortlessly, though. On the rebound. Would you prefer to see a pass in that situation where Marky just takes the shot at net?
Yeah, honestly. Just across the net. I mean, better than just give them a clear.
It's still tied up here.
That's a really good pass.
But there it is.
Oh, no.
Off the post.
Great passing play there
What
by
a
Ace.
cut. Can he finish? Oh,
Oh.
not again.
JHZER to the rescue. This is looking so bad for Europe.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
What is-
that was,
What is
What
happening
is
here?
that
Fireburner
was a
just
lot of hesitation.
effortless again. Just takes Marky out of the game. JHZER can't make up his mind what to
wanted
do.
to
Fireburner
contest.
makes it up for him.
He was already so close to the ball and didn't have boost to just all the way
Yeah.
go back to net, so he had to contest there.
He was too worried about having like 15 boosts to actually just jump for it, although he should have. He could have definitely gotten to that.
I mean, what do you guys think East is doing right to capitalize on their mistakes? Just being in position?
They are helping each other out a lot more. We're talking about passing, the need for these guys to start passing the ball on Europe's side. But part of that is always the receiver of the pass, and that is something that Espeon is doing particularly well. Fireburner is able to win these 50-50s and get the ball offloaded to him because Espeon is always in a position that is easy to pass to. Whereas JHZER's not really making himself very easy to pass to at this moment. Going for a demo instead.
First 50-50 I've seen fire loose this entire series.
Ooh.
I think the total score now between these two teams, 9-2. It just keeps getting worse and worse for Europe.
Right.
Almost halfway through the second game here, still not looking like any changes are going to be made.
Oh, here comes a shot. Oh, fire. Good recovery off the wall there.
Fireburner absolutely in control of this
What a flip.
series so far. Espeon has
JHZER.
been the goal scorer, but I think Fireburner is MVP for me.
He's constantly out of boost.
If you're Europe, you got to be a little bit more happy this game. It's not a complete blowout.
Right.
That is definitely the silver lining to the massive cloud that is the US East team.
Oh, the air dribble. I haven't seen Espeon go for an air dribble either. What is that?
It used to be his thing, didn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of, while he was climbing the ranks and starting to get more and more attention, that was his main source of goals. And oh my goodness,
This
an
was a really
end-to-end
bad
pinch.
turn from JHZER. Just watching this.
JHZER Putting that into his own net.
Yeah.
Being a little bit too cheeky going for that tight angle. Marky unable to get back. Might have been interfered with by Fireburner in the midfield. We didn't quite see that. It was in our blind spot. Certainly would have passed Fire to go for a bump or a slap in the middle of the pitch.
Still definitely a lot of time. 2 minutes. EU can definitely pull this back. They can start connecting passes and just kind of start looking for each other. I think they have a shot.
Yeah, it's still the same story.
Right.
Inability to find each other with passing plays, despite their best efforts. JHZER is trying right here to be in a position to receive a pass.
Oh, so unfortunate.
But again, they're just getting shut down. Espeon able to read this forward hit from Marky so much better than JHZER did. JHZER stuck underneath the ball, and then the ball's going to trickle off his car.
Even if you are JHZER, going for that was risky. He wouldn't have beat Espeon by far.
So
should have just gone back.
Almost certainly is expecting some sort of kickoff shenanigans. It looks like Fireburner was too, as he hits the brakes. But remember, guys, there will be another game after this. We're going to have 3 games.
Oh.
My game? Fire?
Regardless of the outcome. Oh my goodness, Fireburner. Just so messy for Europe. Unable to even find a shot on net, far less a goal.
I like how Fireburner is changing up his playstyle, though, a little bit here. He's going for fakes all of the time. Before he was just rushing looking for 50-50s. Now he's just taking it slow, doing his job. Trying not to throw.
So which game was it that you guys lost to Europe in the order of?
It was the last.
The last game.
Yeah.
It was the dunk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's a big chance. Marky not even close to finding the net. Definitely not playing at his best right now. JHZER also misses the target. It's almost looking hopeless for Europe in this series. Certainly this game.
Yeah.
2-0 for US East. Commanding 2-0 as well. This has looked just as one-sided as the first game, despite the scoreline being closer.
Right. Boy.
Maybe a pass.
There we go.
Pass.
Passing play. Oh!
That would have been a good boost of confidence.
Yeah, it would have been nice for them to get that goal going into game 3. At least they would have had something. And they really don't have anything at all. They've no goals to show for their efforts.
They definitely need to make sure they can recover, though, because any Nuggets at this point, with how close West and Europe are, is going to be very important. What?
Yeah, 3 games, but it's 3 best of ones in a row. They're all worth the same.
Yeah.
2 Nuggets on the line.
True. That's a fair way to put it.
But instead of Europe trying to close the gap with West right now, it's actually East that are closing the gap on Europe. It's turning into a 2-horse race for second. I don't know if there's going to be even a possibility for Europe to come back if they do lose this.
It's going to be close. I don't think so.
They're 8 back. Okay, they would still have a chance. There will be 12 more Nuggets available for Europe after this match is over.
They're already down 12 to us right now.
I think they're down 8, aren't they?
They were down 8 and then they lost 2.
You lose Nuggets for losing?
No. But
East aren't gaining you Nuggets.
yeah.
We'll figure it out later.
These guys are not your teammates, Rizzo. They're not your teammates. Even Kronovi's not your teammate today. Well, we've been looking away. Suddenly we got another lead for US East. We're right back to the same story. But will the ending be any different this time?
What is it that NA East is doing that's just breaking down Europe?
I mean, they're not really going for anything super ballsy. They're just kind of playing it safe. A lot of their goals have just been reaction shots from Espeon after Fire gets 50-50. Not too many great plays, but just playing it smart and playing it consistent.
Yeah, Europe just needs to do a much better job giving each other space to do what they want to do. Oh, there we go.
There it
what
is.
A dunk from JHZER.
Will that give them momentum to win this game, which is very, very important for the Nugs.
It did come off Fire. What a shot.
What?
JHZER manipulating that paddle. Just going to bounce it in straight off the Batmobile. 4:20 on the clock. Only in California. I feel like Espeon's wall game in 2s is playing so well. He waits until the very last second when somebody's already committed into a challenge before flicking it over them.
Espeon left in a rough position here. Oh, no, never mind.
Oh, another good read by Espeon. It's making it so difficult. Consistently taking people out of the game with every touch he makes.
JHZER's not really like playing as fast as I think he could be. He's kind of hesitating a lot. I feel like Europe isn't really contesting as much because of Fire's 50-50s. A little bit scared here.
Oh, and another back
he
off.
goes for a 50-50 there.
Yeah. At some point, you have to take a 50-50, even if it is Fireburner at the other side of the ball.
Yep.
Nothing else available. Oh, that bump by Fire. Securing boost for himself. But East just looks so comfortable. Despite the 1-all draw that we have at the moment, it's just looking so reminiscent of the last two games.
Oh. A little bit of space now. Espeon's actually going to rush. Goes for a fake. Can't get the dunk. Oh, so close.
Is this the start of Europe's passing plays? Fireburner just comes in and takes the ball for himself. You're absolutely right, guys. Europe just not able to connect with passing.
They're so linear. They're not really thinking like, oh, let me pass this back. Where's my teammate? They're just focusing so hard on scoring a goal.
Oh, Marky missing that shot. Really not on his game today. Usually that is one thing that he is able to do, to score the tap-ins, score the close-range goals, even when he isn't playing well. Beautiful passing out of defense by East once again.
Oh, Espeon with the read. What
Espeon.
a read.
You could hear him up for that before the ball's even hit the back wall on the curve.
Those are so difficult to read, mainly because the wall is see-through.
My goodness.
So there's no like actual line that can define where it's going to go down or how it's even going to bounce at all.
Pure experience shining through there for Espeon. He's able to do what Marky could not, score the close range aerial into the top corner. Not just passing that is excelling for East right now, their shots as well. Definitely on a better level than Europe. There's no question about that.
It's just simple positioning from East, and they're actually benefiting from it. They always have somebody going for the pass, bouncing it off the backboard. And usually the second man back for East is so fast and beats the goalkeeper.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, off the post.
Should still be a goal if Espeon is there, and he is. It all comes down to JHZER's or Marky's missed challenge on Fireburner. JHZER thought it was on target. It was not. Just a calamity in defense for Europe. They're diving left, diving right. The ball is always on the wrong side. Are East really going to sweep this? Which would be a surprise, given that Europe were able to take more games off West than East were.
Right.
That's why we thought they might be the favorites here.
I thought that Europe was going to come back a lot stronger than they did whenever the power went out. They had a nice little break, kind of get situated, figure out what they're doing wrong. But just came back even worse.
Yeah, they had 4-0 against them. We think, okay, it won't be this bad.
Right.
But it was, like you said, it was even worse when they returned. Espeon is such a deadly striker, finding these angles at speed. Much more confident in his ability to do so in 2v2, it would seem.
Right.
This will be all smiles for Kernovi. He'll be delighted with his teammates' performance so far. He's been the breadwinner.
So East confirmed can't get first.
Yeah, they can't get first. Okay. Even if they win every game from this moment.
Right.
They would still be 2 nuggets behind you guys, I believe.
First goal in a while for Europe. 40 seconds left. It's definitely possible.
Will we see any kickoff shenanigans? Back right it is for JHZER. Marky sends it over that direction. Well played by them. Seems like that is the one area that they are able to connect to their passing together. It's face-offs. The only set piece in Rocket League.
Oh no.
This
could be
missed
bad.
by Espeon. Oh no.
Oh, JHZER should have gone for a dribble there. He had so much time and so much space. Instead he decided to rush it and just give the East a free pass.
It's another chance though for JHZER.
Oh.
Challenged by Fire. Last chance for Europe.
Oh,
shot by Marky. Ties the game.
The speed on that.
Great clutch by Marky. Off with no ball cam. Spikes it down. That wall was defended by Espeon.
If that was any much higher, Espeon would have had it.
Yeah, any higher, any slower.
Yeah.
rifle from Marky to the bottom corner, giving Europe a breath of hope. They would love to get their hands on 2 more nugs here.
There's a shot.
JHZER
Oh.
almost hitting it right down on top of his teammate. So close here, of course. I'm sure my co-casters here would love for East to be able to round out the 3-0. Remove the chance for Europe to close the distance all the more. Well, Espeon's starting to whiff. That's the second whiff now in a couple of minutes.
Oh, this could be bad. Espeon's up. Gets the
Doesn't
block.
miss this time.
It's a good touch.
Fireburner has
Right
0
to the
boost,
midfield.
though.
Marky and JHZER are really close together right now, not giving each other much space to work with at all. This could be dangerous. One touch could take them both out the game at any moment.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
The demo's coming in.
Marky gets the goal.
There it is. A couple
Wow.
of whiffs from
And
East.
What a comeback.
Europe really huge let off for them that they've been able to win this because they
Oh,
were
he-
getting dominated.
Did he
Yeah.
fake the demo there and made Espeon just kind of hesitate
I
for
don't know.
a second?
I think the shot might have just been too
Yeah.
good. But wow, for Europe to get a couple of nugs here is
It's definitely crucial.
not not how the series went at all. That was a domination from East. But 2-1 is the score. 4-2 Nuggets in favor of East.
But in the
That's
end,
really huge.
West walks away with the most nuggets. Overall, West played extremely well. We have West right here, obviously, but
Able to get all 12 in the bag. There, of course, 12 is the most you can get in any segment today. The 1s, 2s, and 3s segments.
Right.
12 are available. You guys were able to get all 12. Europe, I believe, picked up 4.
We got
1 win
10.
against each.
they got 10. They dropped one game, I think, right?
Oh, you dropped
yeah,
one
we
game.
dropped one.
Yeah.
So you got
Europe
10.
Europe took one game off
Europe
them.
got 4. And then East got 6.
Right.
That's
Six.
actually the end of the 2v2s. We'll be actually moving into the 3v3s
Ooh,
now,
I'm excited.
which is super exciting. Shice, we're going
So
to break.
Europe are 6 nugs back, so they need to beat you guys pretty bad. in
Right.
twos. Is it going to happen, or
Same
you
with
guys
East,
got it easy
right?
peasy? West for the win.
I mean, I'm feeling pretty confident. I
I'm
don't
feeling
know.
pretty
If we can
confident.
just mesh Dapper's 1 skills and our 2's combination, maybe maybe it's possible.
Definitely possible.
Yeah.
Definitely possible.
Okay, yeah, we're going to bring on the winners, Espeon and Fire. We'll kick out the West guys.
All right, guys. First thing that we need to ask you is, did you see Marky kick the plug out of his socket
No.
when you were winning 4-0?
I heard him making weird grunting noises,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
But what happened? You're winning 4-0, power cut, come back, we reset the 4-0, and then you just kept on winning by even more.
Yeah.
So that little break didn't affect your momentum at all.
Yeah.
It would seem.
We still came out with a lot of pressure after that.
Mhm. We were trying to play like really aggressive, not give them any room to pass, because we
Mhm.
felt like they were going to focus a lot on that. So we just try to cut everything off.
A lot of what Rizzo and Turtle were saying is that their passing for Europe was completely shut down, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And part of that attributed to their lack of attempts, but also to your great just disruption.
Mm-hmm.
But what about that 9-1, or was it 8-2 or something?
it was
8-1.
8-1.
Yeah.
Oh no, you own goal to make it 8-2.
Yeah, I think it was 18.
Oh,
Beautiful
that was a
angle.
good shot you had.
So,
Really
so
nice
it was
shot.
9-1, is what you're saying.
9-1. Espeon with
Yeah.
the triple hat trick.
Yeah.
But what at that point are you just thinking, yeah, this is so easy? That was game 2, so you smashed them twice. Did you expect it to be that easy going in?
No, not really. I
No.
mean, they played better in the third game, though. They started playing like they normally do. But
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we ever expect to score that
Yeah.
many goals.
What do you think it
Because we were
was in
playing
game
our game.
2 that was able to just open
I
up
don't know.
the
We were going
floodgates?
for a lot of like boost control, and we were trying to shut them down. Like any touch they had, we were trying to give them no space at all. At least I was trying to do.
Yeah, I think we did a pretty good job of like having pressure most of the games,
Yeah.
or for like had a lot of possession time. And
So then
stuff.
game 3, it looked like it was all over for Europe. You guys were winning
Yeah.
3-1 in control. I think their only goal was a lucky dunk by JHZER from the corner.
Oh,
Then they
yeah.
actually made the comeback.
Yeah.
So what happened there? I saw a couple of whiffs from Espeon.
yeah, I threw.
Maybe one whiff from Fire.
That's about it. I
You threw?
Yeah, we whiffed a few times, and then they came back. I think we were winning the third game, weren't we?
Yeah, you were
we
winning
yeah.
3-1.
Yeah.
3-1.
I
A couple
made
of good
some
shots
mistakes.
from Marky, but there was definitely a
Yeah.
few unforced errors, like you
They,
said.
Yeah,
they had
yeah,
a
for
few
sure.
really good shots.
Mhm.
You know.
So that wraps up the 2v2s. How do you guys feel about going into the 3v3s? Obviously, Crow's going to be